is doing fantastic today. To all of the viewers watching at home, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. Y'all could be anywhere, but you're here, and we are thankful. Listen, before we get the show started, y'all know we have to give it up for my band, for the culture. Fellas, hey! What's going on?
Dope vibes. I love the color.
Thank you so much. All the way from Nigeria. You better stop. Listen, let's talk about football. Are y'all ready? What are you doing, Luke? Hey! Are y'all ready for the Super Bowl this weekend?
Yes and no.
Do not play with me. I will go there. So who's playing, first of all?
Come on now.
I'm sorry. I normally
Kansas
just
City
serve
Chiefs.
hors d'oeuvres. Go ahead.
Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes!
Neither one of them are my teams, by
But
the way.
who are you rooting for?
Philadelphia Eagles. Go Eagles!
God, y'all heard him.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Anybody else for the other team?
No.
Listen, so we're excited. Y'all make sure y'all invite me. I bring great beverages and food. All right, so today we have some inspiring stories to share with you, from modeling and content creation all the way to hair. Because when you look good, y'all know you feel good. So sit back, relax, grab some friends, and put down that remote, because it's time to do what? Hey! Let's get it started! Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
I like that. You better stop. Listen, so my first guest is a Dominican model and social media influencer, and he is here to talk to us about the controversy behind his strict culture when trying to achieve his dreams. Y'all, please welcome to the Lavender Couch, Mr. Xavier Rodriguez. That was a nice entrance there.
I tried.
You did a great job. How are you today?
I'm fantastic. How about yourself?
I am fantastic. We are delighted to have you here with us on the show. So we're just going to dive in and start asking you questions, because you have a deep story.
And I have answers.
All right, I love your answers. So talk to us about your culture and its strict religion.
Okay, so I am Dominican, and my parents are very, very old school. I'm talking about like by the book. Right? So growing up, I went to school at church. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just really...
Like your whole life was just consumed with praising God.
Kid you not, I didn't have my first phone until I was a junior in high school.
Wow.
I had my curfew, I kid you not, was at 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
Yes.
I couldn't do anything. I was like strict. I was like a homebody. I couldn't do anything.
Really?
Yeah. It was just
That's deep. What kind of religion is this? You sound Pentecostal like me.
So I'm Catholic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Catholic is strict.
Yeah,
That's very strict too.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't mad at your parents. So we're just going to move on to the next question.
Yeah, I'm not mad either. We got you. Yeah.
So you recently launched your own OnlyFans account.
Yes, sir.
Now, some would say that is a little risky route to take. What made you decide to do this, Catholic young man?
So it is definitely risky, especially since I do modeling. There's a lot of agencies, a lot of brands that you can't work with, and some TV shows too, like Too Hot to Handle, Love Island. But the thing is that I was put in a really tough situation. I dropped out of school when I was 20. I stopped working when I was 20. I knew that a 9-to-5 job was not for me, and I knew I had to find another way to make money. And I'm a freak. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I was like, why not? So
Freak in the sense of your hustle.
no, freak as in a freak as in
Okay, well, let's just hallelujah. Hallelujah. So listen, I need you to walk us through. Stop it! Why don't you just say it like an IS is?
Exactly.
He's a freak. Well, now, does your parents know that?
This is the thing. They don't.
They're finding out right now?
Yeah.
Well, hi, Mom and Dad.
So
I'm finding out with you.
The thing is that I'm pretty sure my dad has an idea of what I do, because he's not dumb. He's written books. He's been on TV. So he definitely knows. But it's that I'm managing my money very, very well. I'm being safe. I'm not acting dumb. Right. So I feel like that's why he's been okay with it, or hasn't brought it to my attention. But for the most part, yeah, they don't know.
Okay, so what makes you feel comfortable to share this information with me and the world, but not the people closest to you?
Because every day I'm growing, so every social media platform, and it's only about a matter of time that they actually do find out.
So we might as well tell 14 million people right now. Has there been any backlash or negative comments like directed towards you ever since the launch of your content?
So it depends. For everyone that has been subscribed or like in my community, nothing but positive comments.
That's
because
awesome.
not only do I offer exclusive content, but I also offer the opportunity to get to know me on a personal level. So like, and I feel like my personality is what sells, not really my content. And
Right.
for the people that aren't subscribed, like some friends or like just some random people making comments that like, you can't respect yourself, you can't like the morals and this and that.
But you feel perfectly fine about yourself. You feel positive. You're
100%.
living your authentic life right now.
Because at the end of the day, it's my life that I want to live, and I'm going to live it how I want to live
Yes.
it. I have the capability to travel anywhere I want to travel to.
No, you're killing the game,
My
as
point.
they say.
My
you're
point.
doing extremely well in the
I'm walking for
industry.
New York Fashion Week, actually. I'm flying out tomorrow.
Yes.
I've walked for Nike. Like, I can do whatever I want to do as long as I put my mind to it and work hard for it at the end of the day.
And that's what we've been told, and you are actually applying it.
Exactly.
Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Exactly.
You're doing it. And the thing is, I understand living under like your parents' shadow with the things they want you to believe in and that they've shared with you growing up.
Yeah.
But the one thing I do know, because I'm a preacher's kid, it says to raise a child in the way that they should go and they'll never depart from it. So as wild and crazy as you may get in your mind, your parents have planted that seed that will still keep you safe and making the right decisions
yes.
along the way. That's what I believe. Don't y'all believe that?
Yeah.
Yes. So listen, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere. And y'all don't go nowhere either. It's the Sandra Show, Xavier. And welcome back to the Sandra Show. I am joined by Xavier Rodriguez and the owner of Black Luxury Hair Care, Miss Charice Williams. Welcome.
Hi there. Thank you for having me.
We are so happy to have you here. You know, I've been talking to Zay. We go way back a whole 15 minutes. So we want to get to know you. But first, we have to play this game. It's time to answer all the burning questions that our viewers have sent in. Because if you know me, and I know y'all do by now, you know I have no filter. So let's go ahead and get into these questions right here on the screen. First question is, The first question is from Carlina. Carlina wants to know, how do you want to make others feel? Ooh, Charice, let's start with ladies first. Ladies first.
Always good about themselves.
You want to make them feel good about themselves. How do you do that? Like when you encounter someone and you want, like, it reminds me of that Maya Angelou quote. People may not remember what you say to them, but they remember how you make them feel.
Right.
So when you encounter them, what do you try to make sure you do that is impactful in a positive way when you walk away?
Okay, so I mean, a compliment goes a far way.
Yes.
So I mean, if if you're in front of me and stuff, and if your hair looks really nice, you have a nice outfit, I mean, it doesn't take away anything to tell you that you look really good.
Exactly. And you're in hair care, so
Yes.
complimenting women or someone, it just comes natural for you,
Right.
I'm sure, right? What about you, Zay?
She brought up a good point about giving compliments and stuff like that. Like, you can be at the mall and like, I love anime. I'm an anime kind of guy. So I see someone wear like a nice like Hunter x Hunter t-shirt. And I'm like, yo, I love your shirt. And it brings a really good smile. And I feel like just giving like just compliments here and there, it's like it goes a very long way, as she mentioned.
So random compliments.
Exactly,
That's so important. I agree with y'all.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next question. All right, the next question is from Jonathan. Jonathan wants to know, what are your thoughts on police not having guns? Xavier.
I feel like it's like very 50-50. Because like, I feel like certain police officers shouldn't have them. Or I feel like they should definitely try using their the taser first before they actually use their real ones. But I just feel like it depends on what officer, like who they are.
But if they're an officer, how do you choose which ones are going to have the guns?
Yeah, no, that's the hard thing about it.
I know, right?
Yeah,
It's a
but-
never-ending like conversation, so it seems. What about you, Charice?
I agree. It depends on, and also depends on the the situation too, as well. I believe that they should actually have the tasers, and we can actually see how how far that goes, how far it works before we can incorporate the guns
Into our society.
in our
Yes.
society.
Another comment too. I would rather have them have it than not need it than need it than not have it. Make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you this. I used to live in Canada when I worked with Celine, and they did not have guns. The police officers did not have guns, and the crime rate is very low. So I don't know what they do to be able to control people in the sense of you don't have to shoot to resolve an issue, but maybe we should start having more conversations with other police forces or other countries, how they police without having to eliminate someone that is committing a crime.
I agree.
Maybe that's an idea. All right, so next question is from Christine. The question is, what is it that you keep wanting to smell despite the fact that it doesn't smell particularly good? Come on, Charice.
Yes.
And particularly,
Yes.
what do you keep smelling that you don't smell real good?
Yes, like whenever I go to the gas station,
Yes.
I love the smell of gas. It's strange, but it is strange, but I do really like the smell of gas.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. That is strange. But I do know people who love the smell, and if it gets on you and you get in the car, are you happy?
No.
All right, what about you, Zay?
I would say after getting a haircut, I love that smell. I think there's a little spray they put on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually bought it.
You bought some, but that smells good, Zay.
Yeah,
You look
it
like
does.
you're in the barber a lot, too.
Yeah, every week.
You're flexing on the barber right now. I can't think of anything that doesn't smell good. Oh, nails.
Yeah, nails.
It's like a you
The
gotta
acrylic. It's
have
the
it, but you
acrylic.
don't want it. That acrylic smell is just like, you've never been in a nail salon?
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't.
You don't.
I'm not.
You can't help it. It permeates the room.
Like, I'm not like.
That smell of acrylic, guys. Have y'all ever smelled it?
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. But we go back every 2 to 3 weeks, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So next question. The next question is from Taylor. Taylor wants to know, how do you think Black History Month should truly be celebrated? Come on, Mr. Xavier, walking the catwalk next week.
To be honest, I feel like we should celebrate everything how we want to celebrate it. Just like having a good time, like a little like a parade or something like that. Like, I like to have fun. We'll, like, throw a massive party, just everyone just dancing. having a good
We're
time,
learning that about you.
Yeah. So like.
So a massive party, a parade.
Yeah.
And what are we going to learn? Like, what are the themes in the parade? How do you share the value or the story of Black history through that?
I feel like we definitely should learn a little bit more like about the history of everything. But I feel like about me though, it's like when we go party and celebrate it, I want to be more happy towards like celebrating the actual moments of everything instead of like talking about the past. Because like we live in the future, we don't live in the past. We live in the
So
present.
it's like you don't want to hear about the oppression. You don't want to hear about none of that stuff. It's like we living in today.
Exactly. I want to have a good time today and focus on today and everything else for the future.
And then what if you walk outside and one of your Black friends get shot by police?
I'm gonna be tight. Yeah.
So then it makes it a little bit more, to me,
100%,
like you want to think a little bit more about why we should be sharing the value of our culture.
That's what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
But I respect what you're saying too. What about you, Charice?
Yes, I agree to some extent. The culture and even going back to previous time is very important for us to know, because I also believe that we are not, we are not learned. There are a lot of things that happened back in the past that even today's day, we are still not aware of. So I believe that even though Black History Month is all about Black culture, I think that, it's despite knowing everything that happened back then, it should also be a time to celebrate us and what we're all about.
Yes, and what we're accomplishing as well. I think that's so important. Listen, it's time for us to take a short break. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back. Miss Charice and Xavier. Hello and welcome back to the Sasandra Show. It is so important that we highlight all the amazing Black-owned businesses around the world. And I'm excited to do just that. I actually call it hashtag Melanin Monday. Come on. Today's guest was an immigrant waitress who saved up $2,000 in tips, and she built a multi-million-dollar company in just 3 years. Please welcome the founder and CEO of Black Luxury Hair Care, Miss Charice Williams. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we are honored to have you here. You seem so timid and shy, but you are killing the game in hair care. Don't let this fool y'all. So tell us where you're from.
I'm from Jamaica.
She's from Jamaica.
Yes.
Where in Jamaica?
Kingston.
Kingston. My son is Jamaican, I love to say that. And he's from Kingston.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What part of Kingston?
Don't ask me, child. But we love Kingston, yes. So where were you originally waitressing at?
Applebee's.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And you saved up $2,000 in Applebee's money. And your money. Talk to us about how you did that.
Okay, so when I was at Applebee's, it was a very rewarding experience. And to be honest, that's where I would actually say I was a mini entrepreneur. Because as a waitress or a server, you are working for your tips. So, your tip depends on how you treat your customers and how you take care of your tables.
Yes.
And I also believe that a lot of the qualities, I adapted them from when I was working at Applebee's.
That's awesome. That's a big shout out to Applebee's.
Yes.
And then you can transition that kind of management leadership into your own company as an entrepreneur. So how are you able to get Black Luxury Hair to become a multi-million-dollar company in 3 years? Some people work a whole lifetime. And in 3 years.
So Black Luxury actually evolved from my sheer determination of trying to find a healthier solution for my hair. My hair was always moisture depleted, brittle, shedding, because I had PCOS, which is a hormone disorder that can affect the quality of your hair. So it was actually then in my home, I did my research and I realized that a lot of the products and ingredients that I was using at the time, they were of poor quality and they were not for my hair type.
Ah.
Yeah.
So then you created your own product. Talk to us about some of the ingredients that are in your products that are good for the hair.
Okay, so I did incorporate some of my roots into our best-selling product to date, which is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Our best-selling product is the Mega Grow Hair Serum, and it features over 25 potent essential oils and nutrients. And it has ingredients such as soybean oil.
That's good stuff.
Yes, castor oil, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Sweet
Even
almond
in America,
oil.
we love castor oil.
Yes.
Child. Yes. I love it. And after the castor oil?
Yes, sweet almond oil. Yes, so it features over 25 essential oils and nutrients.
That's amazing. So you have something here for us in a box.
Yes.
Can you share with us your luxury box and tell us what do you have in there?
Okay.
Let's see this. This is so beautifully. Woo! There's a lot of stuff in here. Hold on. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Look at this. Tell us about some of the products you have here.
So that kit is the Repair and Strengthen bundle. So we have the shampoo, the conditioner, the daily styling lotion, the hair mask, and our best-selling product, the hair serum.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And this has been on the market for 3 years. You
Yes.
started off with these products?
No, I actually started off with the Mega Grow Serum, but over a period of time, I incorporated the other products.
Thank you so much for joining me. Your products look amazing, and all your information is at the bottom of the screen. Y'all, it's time for us to go. Thank you for joining us.
Are you ready,
Culture!
sis? Come on, let's get in that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we got way more exclusive content for you right here on the Sasandra Show. Only on Afro TV, Comcast, Xfinity, Channel 1623, and Roku. Let's go!
Yes! Hello, everyone. If you are at work, at home, y'all drop everything and tune in because it's time for the Sensation Show!
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just kidding. Don't y'all get fired. Don't drop everything at work. Listen, speaking of fired, y'all